Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this LinkedIn Live broadcast. This is the fourth in our continuing monthly series of conversations on LinkedIn, and I'm Grant Jacobson. I'm the Cloudian Director of Alliances, and today we'll be talking about some new solutions that protect and keep all of your data safe with Cloudian HyperStore storage, and that's integrated with VMware vSAN data persistence platform. And I'm joined today for this conversation with Rachel Zhang, who's the product marketing manager at VMware, and she's going to talk about VMware vSAN data persistence platform and Cloud Foundation with Tanzu. Welcome, Rachel. How you doing?
Doing well. Thanks, Grant. This is great to be with you and on LinkedIn Live again with Cloudian.
And great to be with you. It's exciting to be talking about our joint solutions again. In this case, we're spotlighting data protection, which is a key use case for object storage and now available for VMware vSAN users. Let's take a minute to talk about how our companies are working together to add S3 compatible Cloudian storage to the VMware vSAN data persistence platform. I'm just going to call that DPP. That's going to enable a number of new use cases for both the DevOps and the traditional IT admin communities. Let's take a minute to highlight some of the unique features and benefits of DPP.
Yeah, sure. And this is really exciting because we are bringing the industry's leading HCI platform with the industry's leading S3 compatible object storage. And so together we have a VMware data persistence platform, which is integrated with the Cloudian storage. This is exciting because our customers get the best of both worlds. As we all know, vSAN has now been adopted by more than 30,000 customers, and this is a proven HCI platform that supports both modern and traditional apps. And with applications increasingly requiring S3 compatible object storage, we have Cloudian's enterprise-grade object storage, which is highly secure and scalable with exabyte storage. And it's also hybrid and multi-cloud ready. And it's which makes it a great platform for your application workloads, including what we're talking today, data protection.
Right. And let's talk about why vSAN DPP and the integration of Cloudian object storage is considered really kind of a unified data platform for all data, file, block, and now object, and all the applications with multiple use cases, including today's topic, data protection.
Yeah, so this is really a great partnership and deep integration with the VMware infrastructure. So we're bringing Cloudian HyperStore to VMware Cloud Foundation with Tanzu through the integration with data persistence platform. So what this platform brings are really several capabilities, right? It's not just about enabling Cloudian as a service on VMware Cloud Foundation with Tanzu, but it's also about how do you manage those services and storage in day two. So the platform actually includes several capabilities. First of all, automated service enablement on day one through Kubernetes API. This is just like how you enable Kubernetes clusters or vSphere pods in your vSphere environment today. And for day two, it also enables great monitoring and storage efficiency capabilities because of the deep integration into the vSphere workflows. You can now monitor the capacity and performance of Cloudian storage through the vSphere vCenter, and then you can also have achieve great storage efficiency because of a technology that enables Cloudian direct access to the underlying hardware, which is called vSAN direct configuration. And so, and this is, and it also coordinates service-aware infrastructure operations because, for example, if you turn a node down for maintenance, the service that's above, which is Cloudian, is now aware of this service and will manage the evacuation of data properly before the node is put down. And so this is really a great platform for, again, not just day one, but also day two management. And it benefits both IT admins as well as the DevOps teams.
That's excellent. Let's take, before we get into data protection, let's just take a minute and talk about how Cloudian deploys on VMware Data Persistence Platform. The solution is actually quite simple and easy to get started. HyperStore really is just software. It deploys and runs as a container on vSAN DPP. And as you just said, Rachel, it takes advantage of and uses the vSAN direct configuration, and that can be hard disk drive based, or it can be flash based if you need more performance. That would be the storage that goes with HyperStore. And then, of course, it's available as S3 compatible storage for any container or traditional IT application that needs object storage. So HyperStore can start really small, and it scales as you add more use cases or you need more capacity. So it's very simple and perfect actually for this data protection.
Yep, that's right. That's an excellent flexibility for our users.
Okay, so let's talk about data protection. Showing you this really simple slide here. Normally users are running their backup and other applications on separate systems. And what we're showing today here is that you can actually do that all on VMware vSAN here, all together and integrated. And they can continue using their preferred backup application as they would normally. And they can do that with integrated Cloudian HyperStore. So let's take a look how this works. In this slide here, we're showing you the applications on the left. And this can be, the traditional applications already on vSAN. It could be Kubernetes-based, container-based applications, anything that is there and that needs to be protected. And that's the left. On the right, we're showing you the Cloudian storage, which is deployed in the cluster. And in the middle, these are the typical backup applications. You may have one that's not on this slide. If it's S3 compatible, it should work just fine with Cloudian. And that's really that simple. So we're backing up from the left to the right. And this really is your vSAN cluster showing in the slide here. So I'm also want to highlight Valero, which is in that group in the middle. And that's really great for backing up containers and persistent volumes. And so the key message here is that this is a complete solution, all available today, and with the combination of vSAN Data Persistence Platform, and that's running VMware Cloud Foundation with Tanzu, with this Cloudian object storage. So there's a lot of flexibility in how you set it up and how you want to do it.
That's a great story and a great fit for our joint solution. Grant, can you show us how this solution is extensible and some of the flexible options out there?
Yeah, sure. So on the screen, we've just added a couple things on the right. This is really public cloud and also other locations. So it's extensible in the sense that Cloudian can share and replicate data to public cloud and to other locations as you need. You might put data in Amazon Glacier, for example, for data protection in the sense of a disaster recovery, so that you can recover data from that location. So there's a lot of flexibility on how this is set up. Users can, really just optimize the data placement across the cluster and across these other locations as they need. And I also want to mention the importance of data security, which is this slide here. This is increasingly important. If anyone's been looking at the news lately, there was a ransomware attack on a pretty major pipeline in the U.S. Over the weekend, and what's up with ransomware? Well, they want the data, so you got to protect the data and keep it safe, including from ransomware and other cyber attacks. Cloudian is able to do that with our object storage in terms of its features. We have the most complete set of security certifications in object storage, including common criteria, FIPS 140. We also have secure shell and access controls for system level hardening. I'm also pointing out on this slide MilCloud 2, which is the US Department of Defense Enterprise Cloud. So Cloudian runs that secure storage for MilCloud. So if we think about it, in a time with this ransomware happening really about every 11 seconds and now costing into the billions, there's never been a more important time to make sure your data is protected. So you just never know, and it's always better to be safe. So I'll just mention one other thing, which is our S3 object lock feature. That's really the key here, and that's the gold standard for keeping it safe. That's a data immutability. So at that point, the data and the storage cannot be tampered with, no changes, no deletions, no encryptions, and even by internal rogue hackers, it's completely safe. So that's available with this same solution here. That's what we're talking about. So again, working with your regular preferred backup application and your regular workflow, the addition of the Cloudian storage provides that level of security.
That's awesome. And of course, I believe data protection is just one of those many use cases that our joint solutions can deploy, right? And some of the other solutions, I believe, include big data, such as Splunk.
Right.
We've actually just worked with you to publish our solution brief for this, which details this TCO savings of 44%, which is impressive. And analytics is another, and of course, cloud native applications, and really any applications that needs S3 compatible object storage, which includes such use cases in financial services, media and entertainment, and healthcare and life science, just to name a few.
Right. And all of those can run at the same time on the VMware vSAN data persistence platform, and they can also use and share the same Cloudian storage. So there's a lot of efficiencies that's built in, a lot of opportunity to take out cost and improve TCO across all the use cases. So that's pretty exciting.
Yep, definitely. So let's wrap up our data protection solution, highlighting some of the key benefits here. So as I mentioned, first of all, this is a modern solution which automates and simplifies data protection. It works with your current data protection workflow, and it works with your current, the most commonly seen backup software. And it's important not just to back up your data, but also to keep them safe. And so security is a big aspect of data protection. As Grant just mentioned, this solution is tamper-proof storage. It keeps your data immutable with S3 object lock, and it supports your data growth because you're now able to back up new types of data and your need to scale storage, and all the while keeping the performance meeting the RPO and RTO service levels for your data, which varies from, which just happens in seconds rather than hours in a wide area.
Right. That's a great summary. Let's also mention that this is available today. I think I may have done that, but I'll mention it once more. That this is currently available and runs today
Mhm.
And let me thank everyone for joining the session today. For those who want to get some more information about this solution or the other use cases, just go to cloudian.com/VMware. You can also reach us on email, vSAN@cloudian.com. So we hope you enjoyed the conversation. We'll be doing this again next month, so be sure to tune in for that. And I believe next month's topic is cloud native applications, leveraging Cloud Foundation with Tanzu and Cloudian HyperStore. Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you.